kissing on her. We gon' take our time. She likes it when she likes it when she likes it when when I leave a note, making reservations just because that girl's worth celebrating. When I already know what she's thinking, she don't have to say it. Yeah, she likes it when I pour tequila, cause she knows that we about to have ourselves a little night. And I play John Denver through that little Bose speaker, and I start dimming those lights. And she knows by the way that I'm kissing on her that we gon' take our time. She likes it when she likes it when she likes it when ooh, ooh, ooh. She likes it when ooh, ooh, ooh. I love it when we ooh, ooh, ooh. She likes it when ooh, ooh. She likes it when I pour tequila.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to JoCo Vibes, the music edition, because that's how we started out the morning with some music. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Tiffany, Carlen with Nona Reed, and Jason Bagley is our third this morning. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning.
We got to give a couple of well-wishing shout-outs to a couple of our usuals. That would be, did you just move that?
Does me what?
I didn't take that off. That was weird.
I took the.
You did? Oh, okay.
That's as far as I got.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, I didn't do that. Who did that? Crazy. Anyway, welcome. Oh, no, you know what? I think I did it, actually.
No, I took the hide off.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
I just popped it back on by accident. I did it. I was hiding us. All right. So well wishes to Diana Roberts, who's with us here and there, but she was in somewhat of a hit and run a few days ago. And
I didn't do it.
You did not do it. No.
Wasn't me either.
Me neither. That guy didn't even want to take credit. He was like, I don't care. I'm leaving, which means he had no car insurance. Yeah.
Oh, no.
He actually stopped.
He stopped. But
He
then
stopped
he said,
and he was
I'm
like,
outta here.
I don't want to deal with this. I got to go.
Did he exchange information at all?
No, because most likely he did not
Dude,
have car
does he
insurance.
not understand that? It's still
Do you know how many people?
run?
Do you know how many people drive
You
around
stop,
without car
doesn't
insurance?
matter if you leave. Oh, I know that, but
He doesn't care, and she didn't even get his name
oh my god,
or a license plate or anything because you're too shaken up at that point.
I'd have been like taking pictures of everything.
Me too, but you get in shock when accidents
I guess if it doesn't
like
happen
that.
on us, I owned a transportation company for many, many years, and the first thing I would whip out is my phone and start taking pictures. I mean, it's just part of it. You take every picture you can. We'd had a picture of him, a picture of the license plate, because we've seen it happen so many times.
I'm glad you said phone. That's all.
And not
Really?
camera?
Just we're starting off the morning
without,
like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Man, Nona.
It took me a second.
Yeah,
Lord
clearly.
mercy, it is early.
It is.
And yes, we do start off early that way.
Dog.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Anyway, so cheers. All right, so
Cheers,
well,
cheers to that.
yeah. So there's that. So all right, so anyway, well wishes Diana, and then Red, she was doing acrobats on a lawnmower and injured herself. So that's what I'm calling it. She just said she got injured mowing the lawn. She did not explain how.
Well,
so I just assumed she was doing
was
acrobats.
already hurting yesterday.
Nona, don't ruin the story.
Okay. Well, I mean, I could have.
Do I have to hold up the sign? Quiet, y'all. Quiet, y'all. Do you have to tell you how
Is that
long?
from the Colonial?
Okay,
Yes.
so can I tell you my story? So I've had this, and I've been meaning to. The whole purpose was to bring it into the studio. Of course, it can't stay in here because I don't want anybody stealing it, because this is precious to me. So because you can't get these, this is what
Apparently, you can.
No, it was given to me.
Huh?
So the
By
Colonial.
the guy that hit and run
No.
Diana.
No, okay, so
it was his bribe.
so this year the Colonial always falls on my birthday weekend.
Mhm.
Memorial Weekend, May 29th, in case you want to send me a gift next year. So not something mean. Who knows what would show up at the store. Anyway, so, but last year, not this year's Colonial, but last year's Colonial, that's all I wanted. I was like, I want one of those signs for my birthday. So at the end of the Colonial, I walked around and asked like every attendant that I ran into, can I have your Quiet Y'all sign? And he's like, they're all like, no, we're not allowed to. We got to bring it back there, blah, blah, blah. Well, Todd was given a ball, and forgive me because I can't remember which player it was now. And he wanted to have it signed for Maximus. Because he brought the boys the day before. And the ball was given to my youngest by one of the players, by one of the golfers. And like I said, I can't remember which one. So we got to talking to this one attendant. He was such a nice guy. And we're like, hey, can you get this ball back there and get it signed? That's all we want for our son. And he's like, you know what? Let me see if I can make that happen for you. And then, of course, I was coveting his Quiet Y'all sign. And
is this story going to get better? Or, is that it?
That was it. No, he didn't give me the sign right there. So we met up with him.
Okay, this is going on. Okay.
Yeah, it's going on. It's a long, short story.
A long story.
Gosh, come on.
No, listen. I'm sure it's going to get to an interesting part.
Did the guy get fired now for giving it to you and never letting?
No. He really was like, no, you're not going to get one of these signs. You're just not supposed to do it. And anyway, so we met up with him 2 months later. He texted me and he was like, hey, I got your ball signed for you and a couple of goodies. And so he had this and the ball, and I can't remember, there's a couple other things. And
he trusted him with that other ball for 2 months.
There were so many. So I used to haul the trash.
It was by the time we could meet up with him.
Yeah.
I
used to haul the trash for the Colonial for years. And our company did.
Did you find tons of these in there?
Yeah, they were all thrown away, girl.
It's so ridiculous why they wouldn't give me one. It was.
Yeah, they had all kinds of stuff. If you wanted something with a signage on it, you could have just said, hey, Jason, when you get over there. Of course, we're not supposed to do that either, but they were all out there. I never really cared to have any of it.
So just go to this just end of the Colonial and go dig through the trash. Dumpster dive.
Hard to get there, but yeah, you could do it.
I don't know why.
It's pretty rough.
I love these. Quiet Y'all.
They throw away so much food. Like, oh my gosh, you would not believe the amount of food.
I do whatever.
And why wouldn't they just donate that?
Because you got to have someone to go take it there.
Yeah, it's a big thing. If you've ever seen what goes on beyond the scenes, oh my gosh.
I know. But
it's a lot of food.
That is a lot of food that feed a lot of people.
So
we were hauling
4 compactors a day.
They know that that's going to be a leftover. They should have it prepared and ready to go.
Why don't you contact them?
I am.
Call the Charles Schwab Challenge.
Get
go
all
to their
those
website.
To Meals on Wheels or the
Meals on Wheels won't take it.
They won't take it. They have standards.
Homeless.
You just have to be there. I'm telling you, if you find the right crew and you talk to them ahead of time and you actually plan something and you're there to pack up all the food and go deliver it to the homeless, they would probably give it to you.
Probably.
It's possible.
Yeah. So there you go. This is your mission.
I'll tell you, the best person to talk to if you really wanted to do that is the caterer, which was Tim Love for a lot of years. And then they ended that relationship. I don't know that it ended well. So
I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember who did it this year because there were signs up because this year we were invited by our architect, Hewlett Zoller, to be in. Yes, to be in their tent.
It was our
yes.
That's it. And last year we had the dying over it. We were drinking tea and crumpets
with our pinky out.
Hey, listen, I was a trooper. I was there like 4 days walking all the way through the whole thing in somewhat heels after having a hysterectomy. So
I don't know why
you wouldn't believe it, but there was hardly any air conditioning outside. Can you believe it?
I had no problem with that.
I dealt with it, but Harvey had to do something about it. I'm telling you.
There was air conditioning in the bathroom.
I told my architect, we will not do business with you again unless I get some air conditioning on me.
That would be really. That would be even funnier if I actually were that kind of person, but I'm not that kind of person. So, yeah,
I think it makes it funnier because you're not that kind of person.
I guess so. You're right. Yeah. Some people might think that I am a little bougier than.
Well, you definitely
You are a little bougier, but I mean, come on. Look.
Okay. You're right. I am.
I'll post.
Damn it. I own it.
You'll wear
I'm going to be honest with you. I've never seen you in
little
flats in my life.
I have, but
flats she has.
I've seen her in tennis shoes and I've seen her in some flip-flops. But
I've seen her in high heel tennis shoes.
But before. It's very rare. Like her and I will go somewhere and I'll be.
That's actually not funny because I
know you do.
I will have my hair up in a bun and a pair of just like wind shorts and a shirt and flip flops. And she's like all decked out. And I'm like, yeah. And we're best friends. Look at us. We're complete opposites on certain things.
It's like Walmart and Target hanging out.
Right.
It's Target. It's Target, okay?
And it's Dollar General clothes. What are you talking about?
Here's the craziest thing about that. I love to go to estate sales and garage sales and find treasure. I'm a treasure hunter. I do go to Dollar General out by my house now that it's there. I was like, oh, I really don't want one of those here. Now I'm like, now that we have one,
it's really convenient.
It is. It's convenient. And let me just tell you, do we have this conversation last week about it?
We have.
There isn't anything you can. We were talking about your garter, looking for the garter, not your garter, Jason, but the garter that your daughter needed.
Not the one I'm currently wearing.
Correct. Yeah, because you have the pink one on today to match your shirt,
right?
And you needed a white one.
Yeah.
No, you needed a blue one.
No, it was white.
No, he was white.
I was blue.
For homecoming.
One.
That's right. You can.
And it worked. No one complained. So there you go.
That's very impressive. It's still impressive to me.
It held together.
So there's nothing I think there's almost nothing you can't find. I don't want to say nothing because we could create a challenge like, hey, go find this. See if you can find this at Dollar General. So maybe we'll start doing this next week. I want to tell
everybody about our event coming up. Can I talk about that after the
break? We're going to go to break here in just a second because
we have an event coming up on Friday. So
cool. For Rotary?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, exciting. All right. So stay with us. We're going to go to commercial here in about 20 seconds and give you guys a quick break to run to the bathroom. And
all 8 minutes of our segment.
Yeah. It was 11 minutes.
Was it?
Yeah. It was 11.
I mean,
we'll be right back.
So
Abnormal realities.
I love my mom.
Yep. She sent me a message.
My mom did?
Yeah, Wednesday night. And she invited me over tomorrow night to watch Titanic and share a bowl of popcorn. And I accepted.
You did?
Yep.
That'd be fun.
And she calls it Chaps Only Night. Every Saturday night.
Look.
Miss Dixie, how you doing? He said, it's my mom, bro. All right, it's my mom.
I want to hear the answer to the Titanic and popcorn. Go ahead, Mom. What's up?
Oh!
Hi, boys. I just wanted to ask Rocky if he wanted butter on that popcorn or not.
I would rather have the butter somewhere else, but if popcorn's the only place I can have it, I'll take it.
Jeez, hey, dude. Nobody says I can't roll around in it for a little bit.
All right, Mom.
That is
love
my girl. I love you,
Mom.
Dixie.
Abnormal realities.
My mom, love you.
Dixie.
I love you too.
With Ron and Rocky. Weekdays, 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. on JoCo Community Radio.
Holy crap.
Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395.
JoCo Community Radio. Listen live at tunein.com.
it.
Let Jason do it.
Oh, okay.
Serious.
What am I doing?
You're gonna read that.
Here we go.
And you're gonna like it.
All right, here we go. Wow, I'm not even getting paid. JoCo Community Radio is proud to be the voice of Johnson County, Texas, and is live 24/7 in the TuneIn Radio Network. TuneIn.JoCo.com is the place to find all your ways to listen and watch the station app. That's also available for free on Android and Apple devices. Simply search your app store. Check out our lineup and more at JoCoCommunityRadio.com. This episode and more is brought to you by Next Level Claims, making your insurance work for you. Reach out to your Texas sales rep at 844-TEX.HAIL. That's 844-TEX.HAIL. Be sure to dress your arms and more at thetiffy.com.
Excellent. And
You are hired.
And we cannot forget about our favorite doctor, Dr. Ho.
Dr. Ho.
Yo!
Dr. Ken Ho is your chiropractor at Advanced Joints and Spine Center. Comprehensive holistic and wellness care programs are at your fingertips. Non-invasive and comprehensive spinal treatments are also available. Non-invasive laser therapy and accelerated healing processes. He does it all. Just go to drhoclinic.com. That's DRHO clinic.com. Angela Roca, our very own host of Vet for Vets, Mondays at 7 p.m. Central, swears by him. So check him out.
Have you been hoed by Dr. Ho?
I have not been hoed by Dr. Ho because I've been with my chiropractor for like 16 years.
But if you don't have one, Dr. Ho's the way to go.
Yeah,
That's right.
Dr. Ho. All right, not to be confused with Santa. It's two different guys. So I'm sorry, my stupid.
Jason's looking. Oh
You should
my
switch
God.
cameras there for a minute.
I know.
just so you can see his
We
face.
can't.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Now.
Now that was excellent look. I'm sorry, the dry humor is in the house today. It must be the pearl necklace.
Oh, that was awesome.
Just,
What?
I mean, I'm trying to stay with
I think
Jesus
he's
here. I'm
speechless
being
a
the
Jesus
Lord.
little
is
bit.
always with me. Okay, See, he loves me
Okay.
for all of my
I'm
humor.
trying to talk about good things in the world, and you're out spitting out.
I just said
Just
Not
kind
to
of.
I haven't worn
confused.
this necklace in a while. What are you thinking, Jason? Who is that on?
I think it had to do with Santa
Let's
and
just
Ho.
go. Let's just go with
I
that.
mean, yeah.
Okay, so speaking
Anyway.
of that, BAM,
Ah.
the BAM Rotary.
Burleson Area Midday Rotary and the Burleson Rotary Club, which meets in the morning. We have one in the afternoon, one in the morning.
We have Afternoon Delight Rotary.
So anyway,
She goes.
how much longer we got here? So
He's like, I'm not gonna come back on with you,
oh
lady.
my gosh,
That's a
Okay.
lie. He loves coming in here.
I know.
So here's the thing. We do have a tournament coming up on Friday. This is, I believe, our 11th annual. We just had our 10th annual last year. We had a great turnout. We really do it up for our golf tournament. It's at Hidden Creek Parkway, right at the Hidden Creek Golf Club. There, we just have a lot of really good sponsors. It's I believe the original name is the C.A. Roy and Floyd Walker Memorial Golf Tournament. They're two men who were part of our Rotary clubs, the original Rotary Club, which was in the morning, and they would sit at this back table. They would cause all kind of trouble and everything, but they were the most giving guys. And so a lot of the things that happen within the community, people don't realize what the Rotary clubs do. So
What does the Rotary do?
So the Rotary Club in and of itself as part of the community helps with Meals on Wheels. We give money to a lot of the organizations like Harvest House and the Pregnancy Aid Center, which I believe is now rebranded.
It is
Megan Swearingen with, I'll remember it. Megan, I'm so sorry. I can't remember
And we
the
just
name.
had a
Next Step
Next-
Women's
next-
Center.
Next Step
Next
Women's
Step.
Center. Okay. So anyway, there's a lot of community outreach organizations that we help with. The Center for Autism with Lisa Boltinghouse. So there's that. And then like coming up in November, we put together a grant along with some giving from our members to to put together, I believe it's 36 different beds for kids that have never had beds before or don't have beds currently. A lot of them are in the foster system, or they've been put in situations where they just don't have anything. We don't give the beds to somebody who already has one. We're giving these beds to kids who literally don't have a place to
Now,
stay.
are you guys buying new ones, or are you working with an organization? Because there's an organization here in
It's
Johnson
called
County
Helping
that
Hands.
he makes the beds.
Right.
Right?
So we're going to make the beds in November with him, and then we're going to be distributing those throughout the area to those in need. And then in January, we're putting together some boxes called Shelter Box, and those go out throughout the world to help people that may be starving or in trouble with their food intake. So the Rotary Club locally gives out a lot of scholarships, and that's what the golf tournament's really about. The golf tournament is about giving scholarships to local kids that are deserving, that are doing things in our community, that are next level leaders. And we've had some great ones come through, man. We had a young lady who I think she ended up at Texas Tech. She ended up being the masked rider at one point, and is a politician. And oh my gosh, she's amazing. Like, she's the most amazing kid, man. And
Yes,
just seeing,
she is.
We've had her on. I think it was after she got appointed to be the Red Raider rider.
Yeah, so she was one of the person that we gave a large scholarship amount to, and man, whoa, she's awesome. Like,
Right?
just
Yeah,
listen
she
to
is.
her talk. It's like 10 seconds of talking. You're like, this lady's going to be president. I mean, she's just amazing.
Yes.
So we get to do that.
Haley and her are
And the
very good
Rotary
friends.
Club is a bunch of business leaders that just want to give back to our community. So if you have an interest in learning more about the Rotary Club, if you're out there and you want to know how you can give together as a community, then we meet on Wednesdays at Antonio's at noon. We have a lot of fun together, and if you can't make noon, then you can go to the secondary Burleson Rotary Club,
Which is the morning one.
The morning one.
Yeah. So you can go to midddayrotary.org,
Yep.
or you can go to burlesonrotary.org.
Right.
If you want to do the morning one.
Right.
But come to the afternoon one.
The afternoon one's
Cool
way
peeps.
better because I'm the president there right now.
Right.
So it won't last, thankfully.
Do both meet at Antonio's? Where does the
No.
morning one
So
meet?
the morning one meets at Old South Pancake House on Fridays at 7 a.m.
Okay.
And if you
I'm
want
a middayer.
yeah, if you want to reach
Yeah.
out and you can help, I can
Yeah.
help you get connected with those guys. If morning is more your speed, then there's some great Rotarians out there. Been there for a long time. So
Midday.
So
So
now let's talk about the tournament.
really, it also, if you go to
Oh.
middayrotary.org and /events, it'll take you to all of their events. And that's where you can get to the BAM Rotary 11th Annual Golf Tournament.
yeah, and you can sign up online. Everything's done there, and we can get you set up. I think we have some slots left. We had 43 teams or 44 teams signed up already.
That's just great.
That's very successful.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's people in our community that they're givers. I mean, I love where we live. I really do. And the people are very giving, and they have a good time. We make sure that they have a really good time.
Yeah.
And so they come back.
And Lynn Bates does a really good job.
Oh, my
Putting it
gosh, that
together.
guy is the man.
He's actually, I have to meet with him in 20 minutes to sign some papers.
Mhm.
But
good.
he's
I'll give you something. I have to give him something.
Do you? Okay. You pass it on to me. That's perfect. Look
Yeah,
how this
There
works.
you go.
Look how this works. But Lynn's with Edward Jones, one of the
Mhm.
Edward Jones here. He's our Edward Jones person, and we just appreciate him. He's just great for the whole community. He really is.
He's a good man.
My husband's golfing with the team with John Sines from the bank. What's my bank?
First Financial.
First Financial. Well, because it's the newest one that we're kind of doing stuff with. So I don't know why I can't
John
keep
is
that
good
one.
people too.
John is an amazing individual. We love him. So they've got a 4-man team. I can't remember who else is golfing with their team. I can't remember if John Howell's there. I don't remember. Anyway, but they're doing the 7:30. So you only have slots left for the afternoon, right?
It depends.
time?
So I would say we could talk with Lynn if you need to get into a morning slot. We'll see what we can do. We might be able to make one or two.
But just go to the
happen.
website. Go to the website, check it out. No, so when I know you deliver for Meals on Wheels, and we had Haley on yesterday morning telling us all of their needs. And so are you do you have your own route, or do you have a route through the Rotary that you guys kind of
So
share?
our Rotary Club has a route on Wednesdays, and we deliver on the east side of Burleson. So yeah, and we share that responsibility.
Okay, so wait, do you meet on Wednesdays?
We meet on Tuesdays.
Oh, okay.
Taco Tuesday at
I thought
Antonio's, because
so,
I'm
and then you
typically
said
running
Wednesday
into
earlier, so I was double checking. Okay, so Tuesday you meet at Antonio's at noon.
That's right.
And then Wednesday is the Meals on Wheels.
And typically,
Correct.
since I'm there, means that I should probably just join the midday Rotary because I'm there anyway.
You should.
Yeah, so we may just do that.
Mhm.
And then the radio station's actually going to be putting together our own Meals on Wheels delivery for all the different hosts to share a route. So because that makes it a lot easier, and you don't think about those things, right? Like when people are like, I don't know if I have enough time to go, drive around and do all that stuff, and then when
It's 30 to 45 minutes.
yeah, it's
total.
It's right. It's so easy. But when somebody puts it together that says, hey, your whole company can do it, and you can, split the route if you need to, that is helpful because I'm not always in town. And so I would hate to commit to something and then not be here to be able to do my route and take care of the people.
I think people really miss the point of Meals on Wheels too. The meals are very important, obviously,
but it's the communication,
right? It's these people are typically homebound, and they're not all 95 years old. We're talking people that are homebound that may have some sort of health issues or other problems that are happening in their world, and you're just a shining light. And so you get to go out there and you get to smile and say hi. And, sometimes they'll sit there and want to talk to you. Of course, you don't have much time, but sometimes it's just really important to talk to them. They don't have anybody else to talk to.
That will be my problem because I will talk to them forever.
Well, it's supposed to be hot meals, Tiffany. So
I know that's exactly what Haley said yesterday. She's like, the meals are supposed to be delivered by all 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
like,
I know. So we'll make that
I'd
happen.
have to set a timer.
If you're interested in getting your own route or referring someone who could use the service, and it's not just meals, by the way. And if you missed yesterday's show, you can go back and listen to the replay or watch it. But it's fans, tall fans. They collect tall fans for when it's too hot. Window air conditioning units, blankets, you name it. But right now, Haley just sent this to me yesterday afternoon. They've got a gift selection. It's a gift bag collection. So you can actually donate stuff to go into these bags, and we're going to post it on our website so you can see this. And she's going to be posting the flyer, I think she said next week or maybe even this week. I don't know. But it's called the Holiday Gift Bag. And there's millions of seniors across the country are struggling with hunger, isolation, and the ability to pay for their basic needs. Meals on Wheels North Central Texas is a local nonprofit dedicated to providing seniors with the support that enables them to remain living in their own homes where they want to be. This support is typically a nutritious meal, a friendly visit, and a quick safety check. Quick visit, Nona. During the holiday, Meals on Wheels recipients are given a special gift to show that someone cares about them. Your family, your classroom, or your service club can show you care by making these packages for the special occasion. And the gift drop-off dates are November 27th to December 11th. So you've got plenty of time to get them done. All of the instructions are here as to how they expect it, and all the different drop-off locations. There's 2 different drop-off locations in Cleburne. There's one in Corsicana and one in Waxahachie. Look at me how I said Waxahachie, right? And then there's a whole list of what you can put in this. Why'd you roll your eyes at me?
I didn't roll my eyes.
That looked like an eye roll
I
to
gave
me,
a
sir.
blink. It was a blink.
Okay, close enough. I said it right because Waxahachie. If you're not from Texas and you first come here and you look at the sign, people say Waxahachie, but I've learned to say Waxahachie because it's the correct way to say it.
I'm so proud.
Just like Miranda Lambert sings in her song, Waxahachie, are you still off 35? You've never heard that song?
No, I don't know if anybody's ever loved 35 that's from here.
Right.
No, she loves Waxahachie.
Okay, well,
it's
that's
her
on
old friend.
That's why she doesn't like
I know.
because she likes 35 because she ain't from
I know.
here.
Yeah. Somebody wrote that song for her.
This is correct.
Right. She has no idea what 35's like.
How about what the heck?
Oh, I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So a tad bit of wisdom for this Wisdom Wednesday, shall we? Anyone?
I got one for you.
Okay.
Commercial real estate, if you want to talk about that for a second.
Yeah, bring it on. Let's go.
So I think a lot of people don't realize that most commercial real estate is traded by cash and exchange. So if you're looking at places and you're like, I wonder why that place is for sale and has been for sale for 4 years. The reason why is because that person's making plenty of money, but they'd like to offload it so they can go pick up other properties. It's a big exchange process. But right now, all these loans that are going really high, you see all these rates getting really high. For people who took out loans, and especially most of them are coming from smaller banks, they're about to hit their end lines for their interest rates that were lower. And so now they've got to make a decision. Do I sell? Or do I cover the cost to go to 7 or 8, maybe 9, even 10%? I heard the other day, $50,000 loan, 15%. 15%.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you're looking at that and you got cash in reserves, this is why the rich get richer, because the rich hold on to their cash and they wait for down markets, which is where we're going to be headed in 2024, especially in commercial. You're going to see a lot of commercial real estate for sale. They're going to be buying it pennies on the dollar because people have to get out from underneath it. So they're going to let go of all that equity that they built up just so they can get it off of their books because they don't want to pay 8, 9, 10, 12%.
When do you think that's going to hit?
2024.
2024. Okay.
Heavy.
Ready to gobble it up. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Opportunity.
Speaking of gobbling up and having enough money to do that, it's almost turkey season. It's not where I was going with that, but the Powerball has grown again.
Oh, I'm going to buy a
Go get
ticket.
your Powerball tickets. I still have mine from 2 weeks ago and I haven't checked them.
I think I'm going to go buy a winning ticket.
$50.
I'm going to go buy a winning ticket tonight.
Let's do it. See it, believe it, receive it.
Listen, it's done.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go. All right. So I was listening to my daily calm this morning. Do I look calmer to you because of it?
Sure.
Okay. And it was all about letting go. So here is the words of wisdom for my calm. The Calm app, people, if you don't have it, I highly recommend it. There's so much to it. It's not just.
Are you saying calm?
Calm. CALM.
Oh, calm.
What'd you think I was saying?
Calm.
Calm.
Are you calm?
Yeah, I'm from the.
What are you talking
Jersey.
about, Harvey?
Oh my God, the Harvey story. Oh, that was good. Okay. You don't need to earn your awakening. You just need to put both feet in and remember to wake up now. And that is a quote from Jessica Graham. But it was all about letting go. Be okay to just let go of things. And so whether it's let go and let God, bless them up, bless them out, as Red would say.
That's right.
If she were here, bless them up and bless them out. That's right.
The snow never bothered me anyway.
Right. Did you say snow?
Yeah.
He's reading he's singing the line from Frozen.
And let it go.
Oh, damn, that was
Let
good.
it go.
See, I should give you the look now. Really?
I have a daughter.
Yeah. I haven't seen that movie in a million years, but you got me at snow.
Man, it's that old.
Can we bring the snow, by the way? Can we please?
It's coming. We have it's supposed to be really, really gnarly winter this year. So we'll see what happens.
Please.
But that's what the Farmer's Almanac's saying is, yeah, but you know what that means in Texas? It doesn't mean snow. It means ice. And ice is brutal here.
It can be. You're talking to someone that's, goes snow tubing in 30 below weather in Minnesota.
Snow's fine.
Yeah.
Everybody likes snow.
Well, there's ice in that. I mean, it's 30 below. I mean,
but
literally
there,
your eyelash is ice
up there. They're used to treating the roads and taking care of everything. Down here, you can't walk down the street because we're not used to having ice and crap like that.
Well, when you get up further north in Minnesota and you're up towards the lakes, I mean, yeah, the roads are treated, but the roads, like when you get around the lakes and you're out by the houses and cabins and stuff, they're not treating those roads. It's just a matter of being used to how to drive in it. But honestly, in the almost 27 years that I've been in Texas, there's been an ice storm almost every single year. And so I just question, how do people not know to slow your ass down?
I'm not worried about my driving. I'm worried about everybody else around me.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Just slow
They're not
down.
going to.
Drop
They
it into
don't
second
know
gear.
how to like.
You can't make the diesel smoke come out black if you're going slow.
Right.
This is true. Yeah, you're right. In my son's truck. So so I get that, yeah. But let's go. I mean,
In
let's
my
just
smart car.
the thing
Just
is, it's like
joking, I'm a smart car.
when is it coming? When is the cooler weather coming?
I would argue that it's a way better than it was. I mean, we were dealing
Well, we're
with
10
110
degrees.
degrees.
I'm totally with you. 10 degrees feels absolute, or 15 really, because I think it's a high of 95 today. So I mean, we woke up, it was 69 degrees. So
It's always like this in September. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not unusual. I mean, it even goes in October a lot, but typically what happens is we get cold weather in the middle of October and it'll start hitting intermittently all the way through.
yeah, I'm just ready for it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I am saying.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Okay, so I gotta mix these up because I'm like at the all right. So what the heck, people, right? If you could talk to one species of animal, what would it be, Jason?
Gosh, that's a really great question. I've thought about it a lot. Like, throughout my life, I was like, if there was one species of animal I'll tell you what, it's not. It's not a dog.
No?
No, because the only thing a dog would talk about is eating and licking things. That's it. They have no communication lines.
Well,
There's
say
no. You know what I want to know? I want to know what the freaking cat is talking about. Because a cat will scare the crap out of you. I think if
They're
people
devious.
knew what cats talked about, we would literally eliminate cats. Like it would be.
I
it would be
completely
an
agree with you.
elimination. We'd kill them all.
So
People think that their cats love them. Those people, they're the worst.
so that's so funny because I went to the I was at the dentist
Your
Monday.
cat hates you.
I don't have a cat.
I'm just saying
For
in
that
general.
My
reason.
cats do love me.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
They use you.
Let me tell you something. You know how I know that they don't love you? Because when you die, if you're by yourself and your cats are there,
They're gonna eat me.
they will eat you. They will eat you. They don't love you.
They're a
Well,
tiger.
they still have to eat.
Oh, gross. That's so gross.
If I'm not there to feed them anymore.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it, and you all can just read my mind. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna say it because I don't have to.
Good.
Do I? All right. Okay, so I totally agree with you. If you can talk to cats, I'll let you do that. I want to talk to a sloth. I got to know what they're thinking.
Oh my God, that'd be a slow conversation.
But would it?
Well, would it? We don't
would
know.
it be the opposite of that? Like
Yeah.
in their mind, they're going 1,000 miles an hour on their brain.
They're going so
That's true.
fast that they go slow.
They move slow because they're thinking so much.
Yes. They're like, I mean, it would be an interesting conversation, wouldn't it? I'm just saying. What
I
about you?
talk to a shark. I think they're so misunderstood.
Okay. Let me know how that conversation goes. after
Speaking
they
of
bite your
talking
leg off.
to objects, did you hear about the Voyager 1 and 2 that was sent out? They were sent out like 20 years ago into space, and their whole mission was to go to another solar system. So they went out of our solar system.
I remember this.
And they were sending out messages. And the messages were like, how many legs do you have? Just questions.
Are you green?
Yeah. Just questions
Yeah.
that we would ask, right?
Right.
Do you
Well,
have a
we're getting
weird shaped
responses.
head?
We're getting responses.
They got into another solar system and they have received responses from something.
But how do we know that that's really true and it's not the government trying to scare the shit out of us?
Well, I'm not scared about it. I just want to know what they said.
Okay.
If they said anything. What is a response? See, they had this big thing about there's life on Mars and stuff like that. And it turns out like it was like some sort of crystallized thing that could have been a species or the right
Like a
elements.
microbe.
The elements could be there to create the microbe. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that's not the same thing. So I want to know the rest of the story.
So interesting enough, like when people do talk about that type of stuff, they're like, but it's not in the Bible. So we're in our solar system. How do we know what else God's created in another solar system? So I'll we could have a totally mirrored life. Like, could you imagine that? Like a whole nother Earth, and we're all over there, but we're living in different ways.
I'm
I would think
rich.
that I would be skinny.
Can I be rich?
I want to be skinny. I want
Rich
to be
and skinny.
like really,
Yeah.
really healthy.
Like buff,
Yeah.
like 8
Well,
pack.
I am buff, but I mean like
12 pack.
thin.
Yeah.
Thin.
Okay.
I carry a lot of weight with muscle and fat.
Ooh.
So,
Okay, you ready for this question? I think we've asked this question before, but I'll check. What's the most embarrassing or worst thing your parents ever caught you doing?
Yeah, we did.
We have had this question, haven't we?
I don't know that I can answer that.
Okay, I'm skip.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah.
Skip that. I was singing into a hairbrush. I was singing Whitney Houston. And
Mine had
like-
to do with me
Was that really the most
being,
embarrassing?
I used to shower a lot as a teenager.
Mm,
Yep.
Need
Got it.
not say more. I have 2 boys. Okay, yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna mix these up. All right, so we're gonna have to. We'll come back to what the heck tomorrow when we're back on air because we only got 30 seconds.
Sign up for the Rotary Golf Club tournament Friday.
Yes. Middayrotary.org. Get your afternoon delight on.
Let's do it.
On the golf course. I'm just
Okay.
saying. Tee
Go
times at
hit some balls.
Tee times at 1.
7:30 and I believe 12:30 or 1.
Awesome.
Whichever one you want. You want morning or afternoon?
Who's catering
Afternoon.
lunch? Are they providing it?
We provide breakfast and lunch.
Awesome.
Nice.
It's Wednesday. Go out and be well and check on your friends, by the way, and your loved ones. Have an amazing day. Be kind and God bless.
From Burleson to Venus and Grandview to Godley, this is the voice of Johnson County, JoCo Community Radio. Attention all business owners and creative minds. Do you need a unique and personalized touch for your products? Look no further than Romika Laser Engraving and Custom Designs. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs. We offer custom laser engraving services for a variety of products, including promotional items and corporate or personal gifts. With state-of-the-art equipment and a team of skilled designers, we can engrave intricate designs on virtually any material. Whether it's a special message, a company logo, or a custom design, Romika Laser Engraving will help you make your mark. And the best part, our prices are affordable and our turnaround time is quick.
I couldn't be happier with the work Romika Laser Engraving did for me. The engraving on my product was precise and